Hi guys, how is everybody doing? It's Wednesday the 14th of May. It is officially my wedding anniversary. We don't really do anything. Well, you know, we already celebrated, so I'm still having leftovers. This is my last day of this Mandarin chicken red lentil penne pasta with vegetables. Last day of having it. I'm not tired of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't eat it. Got a delivery today. I'm expecting 2 more at least. So it's always fun. Let me see the delivery driver. I hear you. Yes, I know that you're here. So yeah. I'm trying to diamond paint. My video uploaded. Trying to diamond paint, I'm just struggling. I can't focus. So my blood work came back, everything looks great. One of the medications that I'm on is not at a therapeutic level, which is not good. And then my triglycerides are high. So triglycerides, to my understanding, basically it's the amount of fat that's in your blood. It has gone down. It went down like 30 points from the last year. It went down 30 points, but it's still high. And it's like, stay away from cheese, meat, processed foods, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, since I've been on this channel, like yesterday I had crackers, and I did the noodle thing and, you know, the chicken burger, but I don't eat like that all the time. So I'm like, most of the time I eat beans. It's like, add more beans and fruits and vegetables to your diet. And I'm just so confused. My cholesterol is good. My cholesterol is good. In fact, it's really good. So I'm so confused. And they're like, lose weight. I don't know. I don't know why my triglycerides are so high. Remember, these are beans. It's not pasta. So I'm not eating like, I don't know. Is this a processed food? I guess it is, because it's beans that have been processed to look like pasta. It's literally 100% red lentils, though. There's no salt, nothing. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't like that. And everything always, I know. Don't say always share with me, baby. Yes. I would get worried because it's like, you have a high risk of a stroke, high risk of a heart attack. It's like, dang. Okay. But I was thinking about going live today I don't think I can. I'm not doing well mentally. It's really weird. I don't know if I've ever been this. I don't know. Anyway, what's new? Nothing really. Our chickens are getting sold. I think I got one egg today. We used to have a lot of chickens, but they all eventually, you know, passed away. Last night, I finished kind of early in here, and so I went into the living room and I went and got some really snuggy jammies on. Sweater. Got underneath a blanket with Coco. And every once in a while, she'll bark at the security camera. Most of the time it's nothing. But I always look, just in case. And we have... Don't even try to come on our property. It's booby trapped. We have infrared lights that come on if something is coming up the driveway. So if you were to be walking up the driveway, you would think you were in complete darkness. You can't see it. You would literally think, I'm sneaking up. They can't see me. On our security cameras, it lights up like a freaking spotlight. Just like a bright beam of light. You can't see it though. If you go outside, it's dark. I'm like, what? Why is our light on? There's a coyote right at the end of our driveway. I'm like, oh no, the bunnies. Because the bunnies have been around. I was wondering when they would show up. So Angel was just freaking out. Because I think I told you guys we moved our goats to the other paddock. So if you're coming up the driveway, you can see their paddock. So that paddock is also on the trail that goes to the back of our property. So a ton of animals come up that way. It's like a whole Brussels sprout. It's broccoli, but hot broccoli. So they're back. They send out their scouts. Go look for food. So you guys don't know about this, but I've had some creepy, I don't know if it's creepy, I've just had some stuff going on at my house. I can't really talk about why it might possibly be going on, but I have a high suspicion why it's going on. But I've had knocks. I had something move on camera. I actually caught it on camera. It was on my other channel. Last night when I went into the living room. I don't watch TV or anything. I do watch YouTube, but it's not on very loud. And I was sitting on the couch and I heard a creak, like coming from upstairs. Now, you're like, how's this creak? Yes, houses go clunk, or they'll like, they make, this was a creak, like either a door moving a little bit or somebody like stepping on the floor and making that sound, because our floor does make that sound upstairs. And so I paused my video and I listened. She heard it. We're both listening. Of course, I don't hear it again. Now, I think the weirdest thing that's happened to me, I know you're like, oh no, that object moving would be the weirdest thing. Not even close. Oh, I literally have goosebumps right now. So I was sitting on the couch. This has happened to me twice. I was sitting on the couch and the couch butts up against this wall. So this wall separates the craft room, office, whatever, from the family room. The couch is directly on the other side of this wall. There is nothing on this wall that would make noise. There is nothing on this wall that would make noise. Nothing. I was sitting on twice this happened. I was sitting on the couch and I heard something. So walls have, as you guys know, studs in between them, and studs are typically I believe it's every 16 inches, there's a stud. So, and our house is a 2x6 constructed house, which means instead of it being a 2x4, it's a 2x6, which means that there's a little bit more room in between the wall. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's an interior wall, so I don't know if that has insulation in it or not. It could. Oh God, I didn't even think of that. It could, but I don't know. But when this happened, I'm like, I don't think it does. So I'm sitting there and I hear something sliding down the wall behind me. And it was like, the only way, you guys, here's how I'm going to explain it, because this is literally what I thought. It almost sounded like an extension cord that was in between the wall that was like coming down the wall is the best. Like, I don't know why I say extension cord either, but it was like a rope, a cord, like sliding down the wall fairly quickly. I was like, the first thing I thought was, do we have rats or mice inside our, no, we don't. My husband's been underneath the house so many times, and even recently, there's literally nothing in the, nothing. So he's like, I didn't even see any spiders. I just saw spider webs, but I didn't see any spiders even. So I got up from the couch because it scared me. I came in here. I'm looking at everything. What could have made that noise? What could have made that noise? And I'm listening and nothing. I told my husband and he's like, you know, he was so confused because he wasn't here. And I'm trying to explain it to him and he's like, that's impossible. There's nothing in that wall. And I'm like, but something fell, like from the ceiling but it was inside the wall, but something fell. Like something literally fell inside the wall. And he goes, oh, there's a bunny. Oh my God, they're so cute. And he's like, honey, I don't know what you heard, but it's not. And I'm like, okay. I don't know, a week. I was like, I really thought about it. And I was just like, I mean, there's nothing I can do. You know, I was knocking on the wall even. I was like, listening. I'm like, you know, knock, listen, knock, listen. I'm like, oh, here's a stud, you know, nothing. Couldn't replicate it, is what I was trying to say. So another time I'm sitting on the couch. Not that long ago. The same thing happened. Now, this time, I have my, yeah, I'm dead serious. So when it happened the second time, I got up and I just stood there and stared at the wall. Because here was my thought. I've heard this sound before. Something came from up here, up by the ceiling, and slid inside the wall down to the floor. Okay, right? But there's nothing in the wall. There wasn't a bump. Nobody was upstairs walking. There was nobody here but me when that first happened. The second time it happened, I went, even if there was something inside that wall, a cord, a wire, whatever, that for whatever reason fell, why did it do it again? Why did it do it again? And again, it was directly behind where I was sitting. Our couch is we have a really big couch. You could probably fit 4 or 5 people on it. 4. It's a big couch. It didn't happen over here. Didn't happen over here. It happened directly behind where I was sitting. And I told my husband again. And he's like, look, I don't know what you're hearing. He's like, because it's literally impossible. If there's nothing inside the wall, that could be fine. I'm like, is it a rat? Is it a mouse? Is it a snake? He's like, how did it get inside the wall? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you know, I don't know. So that's happened. And then randomly, Coco and I will be sitting on the couch. It's always after 10 o'clock when we're out there. And maybe it's happening before that and I just don't know because I'm not out there. Oh, he's standing on our rockery eating a little piece of grass. So stinking cute. We both hear it. So I know I'm not crazy. It sounds like a rustling sound. It's like a rustling sound is the best way I can describe it. Like, not like crinkling paper, but like rustling. Like if you were in the woods and you heard like bushes moving, like trees, like bushes moving or trees moving or scuffling or like something. And I'll hear it and I'll freeze. She starts barking. She always goes over to the same vent in our house. She always goes over to the same vent and she stands there. And then after that one, she'll go over to this other one that's by our plants. And then she'll look and she'll go back over to the other vent. So I told my husband. Now this was a while ago. This actually hasn't happened for a long time. And I told my husband, and I'm like, there's rats underneath our house. There's rats underneath our house. My husband had to, what the heck was he doing? Oh, for the security cameras, he had to go underneath the house. He had to go in the attic, all this wiring. He had to do all this wiring. He had to fix insulation underneath the house. I mean, he was thorough. He was all the way in the crawl space. It's a crawl space. On the ground, on his stomach, crawling. I mean, like, he saw the entire, he saw it, the corners, the middle, the sides, everything. And he's like, honey, there's not even a rat dropping underneath our house. There's literally, how would they get underneath our house? Because we have vents. Here comes the delivery, so she's going to start barking. We have vents around our house. None of them are open. Well, there's mesh, but none of them are broken open, if you know what I mean. So there's no way. There's just no way. I'll try to distract her. There's just no way that anything could get underneath our house. And I'm like, look, this is what we're hearing. And he's like, it's like, no, it's like he's never here. Oh, everybody's running. All right, you guys, I'm going to go for now. I'll probably see you later today, okay? Thanks for listening. I hope you guys had something good to eat. Bye.